So first of all, it's our first topic, mean. How to find mean values from the dataset. So mean is the most common used method to find the average in the dataset. For the finding mean value, there are some steps you must to follow. So the first step is simple add all the response, all the values, and then divide the number of values of the total responses. After that, you will find the mean value from the response or observation. So mean number of library visits. So there is a student that are visiting to a library how many times. So data set is 15, 3, 12, 0, 24, and 3. So now we want to find the mean value. For the mean value, we should do sum of all the values. Okay. So now this is the sum of values. So the sum of values, the sum of observation, the sum of visit is 57. Okay. So now total number of response is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the total number of response is 6, n equal to 6. So now we want to find the mean, the average value from the above given data set. So 57 is total observation. Okay. So number of observation, number of visitors, number of students is 6. So divide the sum of values by n to find the m. M is mean, denoted by mean. So n is average. 57 divided by 6 equal to 9.5.
We will talk about the central tendency topic, that is mean, median, mode. How to calculate them using Python. So this is our data. For that, we will calculate the mean, median, and mode. So if we want to calculate the mean, first thing what we need, that is how many samples are in there. So we can get that with the len function. So that is, there are total 20 data points in the data. So now if we want to calculate the mean, we need to sum all the data. So after sum the data, what we will do, we will divide it by the number of samples, that is our n. So now if we print the mean of the data, then we will get 83.5. So this is our mean for this data. And now if we want to calculate the median value, so to calculate the median value, we need the mid value. That means if there are 20 samples, it is even actually. So we will add 10 and 11 position value and divide it by 2. So first thing what we will sort the data first. That is sorted data. We'll use the sorted function to sort the data. If we print it, okay, now this data is sorted in ascending order. So now if we want to calculate the mid index, then what we will do, we will divide n by 2. So this will be actually 10th value. So this is the 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So what we need to consider, the Python index start with the 0 indexing. Now if we took the 10th position, that means it will be 11th in one indexing. So now what we will do, we will take the m minus 1 position and we will take the m position. We will sum this and divide it by 2. So it will be our median value. And if we print it now, yeah, it will be 84.5. So now if we want to calculate the mode value, then what we need to do, we need to count the most occurrences data points in the data. So for this, we will use a dictionary to calculate the occurrences. Now we will calculate the occurrences of each number and uh, increase a number 1 if we found a value. So now if we print our dictionary of count, so this actually say we have all the value that is 1 in our data set that appears once only in the data set. So as this is appeared only one times is value, so we don't have any mode in this. So if we want to have a mode, we can modify this data slightly. Just what we will change, suppose we'll make 87 as 80 and 89 as 80. And we now count the thing for new data. So here we are getting count 3 for the number 80. So this 80 will be our mode in this data. If we want to get that directly, we can shorted our dictionary. by the value, that is, and the reverse equal true means it will be occurred in descending order. So here this appears 3 times, so it is at the first position and other in the next order. So if we want to get the number directly, what appears most, we can use it. So it appears 3 times, and what numbers appear 3 times? It will be 80. So our mode will be 80 in this case. I hope you find this video useful. Happy learning.